Welcome back to my channel, Seed Sowers. This your girl, Shan. Thank you for continuing to show love. So I got on here because I wanted to just say this, right? Look at this. Look at the shenanigans. Look, he almost hit me. And guess what? My light is green. So before I was really interrupted. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here and say this, right? So, I noticed, like, I don't know, I'm not gonna say I noticed, but some people say that it's not okay to show all of your business. However, okay, let me just say this. Let me just say this. Somebody say it's not okay to showcase all your business on social media, that nobody would never know what they're going through. Like, however, I feel like God uses a handful of us who's okay with telling our story, who's okay with being relatable, who's okay with being a steward of his word, who's okay to show the times we are down and not just the times when they are up. So I just feel like a lot of people, sometimes I feel like if you need help, and a lot of people, it just be so much pride that they are harboring or storing inside of their heart. So a lot of people are not okay with telling their full story. A lot of people are not okay with saying if they are homeless or if they need food in their refrigerators. But I feel like God only uses the ones who's okay with telling the story, who's okay with saying if they're homeless or if they are no food in their refrigerator, or if they are living with somebody else. Those are the ones who God uses. People don't understand that. The ones who are properly and who are willing, God's will, who are willing to be the sheep of God, who are willing to be the sheep of Jesus Christ, who are willing to set aside their pride, to kill their pride, not set aside, to kill their pride and be like, Lord, choose me. Lord, I'm here. I'm okay with you breaking me down just to build me back up. I'm okay with getting in front of the camera and looking crazy. I'm okay with that. Because God gets the glory, y'all. God gets the glory. And I never want to be the one who have so much pride or who's not willing to tell my story, because you are telling your story for somebody else. You are allowing God to use you in that moment, in that season of your life. So this is why I'm willing to get on here and say, everybody, listen, I'm not finna get on here and lie and dress up my life like everything is all kosher. Sometimes each one of us need a helping hand, and I feel like this is what we're here on earth to do, to help one another. Because technically we are all going through the same thing, but it's just at different times. It's just at different levels. It's just at different seasons. So I feel like we have to get out of that pride of, oh, nobody not gonna never know if I'm homeless. Nobody not gonna never know if I'm broke. Nobody not gonna never know if I don't have food in my refrigerator. Why not? A closed mouth don't get fed. How God is able to use you in a way that he needs to use you, because everybody is here uniquely on this earth. Everybody is different. So we may be going through the same thing, but your story may be different from mine. My story is different from yours. So God needs you to tell your story so that he can get the glory. He can get the glory, y'all. That's what life is all about. I don't want to be prideful. I told God, kill my pride. I don't want pride. I don't want it, because I'm his child. He broke me down just to build me back up. He removed me out of those friendships. He removed me out of that home. He removed me out of that relationship. So you think I'm not going to go back and tell my story so God can get the glory? Why do people be saying, oh, nobody not going to never know if I'm doing bad? Why not? Because you could be helping her. God could be literally using you to help your sister, to help your brother, to help somebody that's on social media, to God wants you to be able to be his voice, to be the heart, to be pure, to be solid, to be rooted in him, to be able to say, this is what God has done for me. If he brought me out, I know he can bring you out. As long as you hold on to your faith, as long as you pray, as long as you seek his entire face, y'all. I don't want to be the one. I don't want to be that one, y'all. If I'm going through something, I'm going to get out of my pride. I'm going to get out of my own way and tell my testimony, because I know God is going to bring me out. He have already done that so many times. So I just get on here and I just be listening to people say, nobody not going to know. Nobody ain't going to know. Why not? Why not tell the people? Why not tell the people how God had brought you out? Because technically that's who brought you out. God brought you out. God strengthened your faith. God grew your peace. God grew your comfort in him. God grew your relationship. Like, God is the one, y'all. I don't want to be prideful. I don't want to be prideful. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to slander. I don't want to do none of that, y'all. We have to get out of our own way. Because whatever you going through could help somebody else. God wants to use you. You got to give him your yes. I gave God my yes. And if I'm willing to tell my story on how me and my son how God has brought us through the season of our life that we was in, now we in another season, I'm okay with that, because I want God gets the glory. I want him to get the glory. My life belongs to him. Literally, I am his child. So just because you behind that door and you hiding behind all of your mistakes or all of your doubt or all it won't be me. I just wanted to get on here and say that, y'all, because that was in my spirit, y'all. That was in my spirit on this morning, y'all. I hope somebody was able to catch that, because no, I'm not a preacher. No, I'm not none of that. I'm not an inspirational speaker, not none of that. I just know what God has brought me through, and I'm willing to tell what he's brought me through so he can get the glory, y'all. Okay, girl. Bye.